Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in La Jolla. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, May 14th. You'll be interested to know, 230 years ago, today in 1796, Edward Jenner inoculated an 8-year-old boy with material from a cowpox sore to test a protective vaccine against smallpox, marking a careful clinical demonstration. This pioneering achievement showed that exposure to a milder disease could confer lasting immunity, launching a new era in preventive medicine and inspiring generations of researchers and public health efforts. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday in La Jolla. This morning it's looking fair with 2+ feet waves. Conditions hold steady until around noon, when we see 3+ feet rolling in. Winds are onshore at 4 miles per hour, picking up slightly to 7 miles per hour as the day goes on. Expect some chop later in the morning before it smooths out again by 6 p.m. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a 2-foot incoming high tide, when the southwest swell is 1 foot at 16 seconds, and the onshore wind is 4 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy in Scripps in La Jolla reads 67 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions remain fair on Friday with waves around 3 to 5 feet and light winds. Saturday sees similar heights but shifts to choppy conditions as winds increase throughout the day. Sunday brings a steady swell of 4 to 6+ feet. The choppy conditions persist, making it the most challenging day of the period. This morning, it's cloudy and it feels like 64 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:43, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:49. It looks like we're in for a mostly cloudy day with a high near 64 and a light west breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 69. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 60 and a calm west wind around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday will be mostly cloudy with a high near 64 and a light southwest breeze of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday and Monday trend partly to mostly sunny with highs in the mid-60s and nights mostly in the upper 50s to around 60. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, the University of California, San Diego announced the renewal of its workforce recruitment program, thanks to $5 million in funding from the National Institutes of Health. The Faculty Institutional Recruitment for Sustainable Transformation program, known as FIRST, was initiated in 2022 and faced termination due to federal funding cuts, but was reinstated after a multi-state lawsuit. This program focuses on recruiting early career researchers and faculty members to enhance the biomedical industry. Since its inception, 12 new faculty members have collectively secured $16 million in new research grants. Joan Trejo, Ph.D., emphasized the program's success despite challenges in the past year. Now on to sports. Calvin Sullivan scored his first Major League Soccer goal in the Philadelphia Union's 4-3 loss to Orlando City on Wednesday night, serving as a spark during an entertaining 7-goal match at Inter & Company Stadium. Sullivan entered as a substitute for the injured Jovan Lukic in the 44th minute, netting his first league goal in the 75th minute from a tidy cross by Ben Bender. At 16 years and 227 days old, he is the 8th youngest player to score in an MLS regular season match. Head coach Bradley Carnell praised him, saying he changes the complexion of a game. In local sports, the Padres look to clinch their series against Milwaukee this morning at 10:40. Griffin Canning takes the mound opposite Kyle Harrison as San Diego aims for the rubber match after bouncing back yesterday with a 3-1 win. Gavin Sheets was the offensive star, going 2 for 4 with a homer and 3 RBIs. The victory snapped a rough stretch and got the Friars back on track at 25-17 on the season. This is a huge opportunity to take control on the road against a quality opponent and head into the weekend with momentum. Over at Snapdragon, San Diego SC's turnaround continued dramatically. After sitting winless in 10 matches, the club absolutely dominated Austin 5-0 Wednesday night. It is exactly the kind of statement win that can shift momentum for the expansion team as they climb back toward playoff contention in the Western Conference. They are back home Saturday to face Cincinnati. Meanwhile, the Chargers wrapped up their draft class signings this week, locking in 5 of their 8 picks. The squad includes tackles, safety, defensive linemen, and guards from the college ranks. San Diego have also added Pro Bowl tight end David Njoku on offense, joining an already deep tight end room. The Chargers' regular season schedule releases tomorrow at 4:30, so fans will finally see what September looks like. Both All-Pro tackles Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt are on track to be ready for Week 1 after limited action last season. In top news, most United States doctors are quietly using this artificial intelligence tool. Few patients know about it. Your doctor is probably using artificial intelligence, even if they have not told you about it. Over the past 2 years, medical providers across America have embraced a new artificial intelligence tool called Open Evidence to assist in clinical decisions, enhance medical knowledge, and prepare for licensing exams. The service, a type of chatbot for doctors, was utilized by about 65% of United States doctors across almost 27 million clinical encounters in April alone, the company informed NBC News. Everyone is using it, said Dr. Anupam Jina, an internal medicine physician at Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston and a professor of healthcare policy at Harvard. Its growth really has been exponential. NBC News spoke with over 24 doctors, hospital administrators, medical students, and healthcare researchers from Hawaii to Maine to explore the rise of open evidence. Each individual stated they either used it regularly themselves or knew someone who did. Almost 2/3 of physicians, or roughly 650,000 doctors, in the United States actively use open evidence, while another 1.2 million use it internationally, Open Evidence representatives stated. In business news, Allegiant Air said Wednesday it has completed its purchase of Sun Country Airlines, finalizing a deal that combines 2 low-cost carriers at a turbulent time for the budget airline industry. Las Vegas-based Allegiant stated the transaction closed after receiving required regulatory and shareholder approvals. When first announced in January, Allegiant said the deal was valued at about $1.5 billion, including debt. Today marks a defining moment in Allegiant's history as we officially join forces with Sun Country, Allegiant Chief Executive Officer Gregory Anderson said in a statement. The new combined airline is positioned to offer broader access to affordable travel. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 2% to just over $79,000. Ethereum is down 2% to about $2,000. And XRP is down 1% to $1.42. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. The headline sounds like a pun. The wheels are falling off Tesla's Cybertruck. But it isn't a joke. Tesla is recalling 173 Cybertrucks because the wheels can literally fall off while the vehicle is in motion. The recall covers Cybertrucks fitted with 18-inch steel wheels built between March 21st, 2024 and November 25th, 2025. Tesla acknowledges the separation could cause loss of vehicle control and increase the risk of a crash. Owners should expect a notification letter in the mail by early July 2026. Tesla will replace the affected wheel hubs and rotors at no charge. And in entertainment news, Brad Pitt's Heart of the Beast will sail into theaters on September 25th, 2026, Paramount Pictures announced Tuesday. David Ayer is directing the action-packed survival movie, with J.K. Simmons and Anna Lamb rounding out the cast. The film centers on a former Army Special Forces soldier, played by Pitt, who is stranded deep in the Alaskan wilderness with a dog after a plane crash. A trailer shown at CinemaCon last month emphasized the bond between Pitt and his beloved pet. "I'm gonna get you home," Pitt assures the canine after their plane crashes. "We're just going to have to do this the hard way." The trailer features a frightening moment when Pitt and his dog cross a river. Pitt's effort to keep his dog from falling leads him to wind up in the water. Other moments involve the pair facing off with wild animals. Marty Bowen and Olivia Hamilton are producing alongside Pitt and Ayer, while executive producers include Damien Chazelle and others. Company credits include Chazelle and Hamilton's Wild Chickens Productions, Ayer's Cray Films, Pitt's Plan B banner, and Bowen's Temple Hill. Ayer most recently helmed last year's Jason Statham action vehicle, A Working Man, and previously directed Pitt in Fury. His other features include Suicide Squad, Bright, and The Beekeeper. Pitt led director Joseph Kosinski's 2025 racing film F1, which picked up 4 Academy Award nominations. Pitt's other recent credits include Wolves alongside George Clooney and Chazelle's 2022 movie, Babylon. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American physician and immunologist, Edward Jenner. And he said, "The joy of discovery is certainly the liveliest that the mind of man can ever feel." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in La Jolla.